ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. This is our morning Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 2nd of January. A lot of people kind of back in the saddle today. If not, you'll probably be back tomorrow as we kind of look back over the holidays and look ahead to what's happening. And man, it's cold down here this morning. Let's go to some Skycam shots early this morning. Mount Cheahaw, Alabama's highest mountain. What a great place for a Skycam. We're showing 17 degrees up there with a wind chill index of 0 this morning. Up in Cullman, we've got 20 degrees with a wind chill index of 4. And that's U.S. Highway 78 down below. And from our Skycam in Jasper up in Walker County, we've got 22 degrees with a wind chill index of 9. And, you know, we're not going to warm up much today. There's a look at the upper air pattern this morning. And there's your whopper of a trough over the east, whopper of a ridge pumped up out west. And underneath all of that, the axis of the surface high is running from really San Antonio to Omaha, and that's 1,044 millibars there. But if you note out there at Denver, the surface high shows up as 1,053 millibars. And you can see the pressure gradient packing across the deep south. That means it will be windy today. We will have wind chill values below freezing all day, and temperatures up in the Tennessee Valley will probably stay below freezing all day. And for Birmingham, we'll struggle to reach the mid-30s today, but you factor in that wind, it's going to be pretty tough out there. There's a look at the actual temperatures, and there's no doubt somebody left the back door open. And we note even down in South Florida, where they hit 86 yesterday in Marathon, they're going to catch some of that colder air today. Forget the 80s out there for a while, but looks like readings up on the Canadian border are at or below 10 below 0 this morning, up around International Falls. But, of course, the problem we have is the drought. Understand, just because the counter resets on the 1st of January, the drought doesn't end. Our deficiency for the year today is only, 32/100ths of an inch. But keep in mind, last year we were deficient by 25 inches. And we don't see any significant rain here through the weekend. This is valid through Sunday evening. And look at the mess out west. Wow. They'll be measuring feet out there, or measuring snow in terms of feet for days over the Sierra Nevadas. That's a foot of precipitation out there. That's about 120 inches of snow. Heavy rain for the coast. And we'll have rain down into Arizona. Big snows out there for the Rockies. So skiers will love it, I guess, but it's going to be a mess for the travelers. Well, let's go through the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at noon today, and that screams cold for the east with a big trough. At the surface high on the model here is 1,048 millibars near Wichita. And again, notice the isobars packed. So it's going to be windy, cold. And again, I have a funny feeling with all that cold air advection, even Birmingham might not get above freezing today. We'll see. It'll be a tough call. We've got like 35, but of course with a wind chill doesn't matter. It's going to feel way, way colder than that all day. Now, tomorrow the surface high is pretty much on top of us. The surface high is over Memphis, and tomorrow morning the bottom should drop out for the valleys. This would be a huge spread. We could see temperatures as cold as 8 or 9 degrees in the valleys with mid-20s on the ridge tops, an average low in the mid-teens. And quite frankly, Friday morning will be awfully cold, too. That's Friday. We'll forecast a low near 20, but the valleys go back in the teens. So 3 consecutive nights with a hard freeze. Obviously this morning, tomorrow morning, and Friday morning. And then during the day Friday, we'll start to warm up. Highs getting back in the 50s. And there's Saturday starting off the weekend, a southerly flow, so mid-50s are likely. And the weather stays dry. And Sunday, still no chance of rain. If this is right, the better moisture feed is from around Texarkana up to Detroit. And look at the mess out west. Big mountain snows and valley rain out there. Very, very wet. And Monday of next week, we've got a complete pattern flip. Instead of the trough being over the east, it's over the west. And how that thing behaves will determine our next chance of rain. At the surface Monday, really, we still stay dry. We'll go to Tuesday of next week, and this run keeps the trough intact. The modeling having a little hard time in determining how this thing comes out. I think it comes out intact, too. I think this run is on it. And at the surface on Tuesday, we've got primarily the band of thunderstorms still off to the west. But we'll go to Tuesday night at midnight, and that looks like a nice little pop of showers and thunderstorms blowing in here. And that's a 996 millibar low at Chicago. So for the moment, Tuesday night seems to be the target. And then Wednesday, look at the negative tilt trough rotating through here at the surface. The band of storms on by. Turns sharply colder again if this is right. Not as cold as it is now, but sharply colder. Maybe a few flurries in the backside of that thing. So let's sure hope we get some rain out there at the middle part of next week, as this run is suggesting. And a quick peek at the end of the cycle. This is the 17th of January. And again, the pattern is progressive. We've got troughing off to the west, a southwest flow aloft here, and that would suggest some wet weather and very cold back behind that. So interesting as always this time of the year. And, of course, we'll be watching all of this, and we will keep you posted in coming days. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We are back on the 2-a-day schedule, so we'll have another one cranked out here by 3:30 or so this afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television. We're back on regular schedule, too. We'll be on the air this evening on ABC 3340 at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.